The broad rock and roll. Crowd surfing stage. There was probably like no one made it from the stage to the crowd, but there's probably I'd say about 10 people that were crowd surfing. A lot of people crowd surf now. It's definitely a little bit more than usual. It's usually at a bigger show, like a festival, where people crowd surf a lot. I started at home at my parents' house when I was still in high school, and then when I moved to San Francisco to go to college, I started recording in my friends' basements. That when they had a basement, I would record there. I've always lived in apartments. I've never had a place to record at my house. San Francisco is really crowded, so you can't really make any noise, and you get in trouble if you try to record at your house. But some of my friends had basements, and that's where I usually recorded. Now I record in this basement in Chinatown in San Francisco that my friend Eric built. So it is a studio, but he built it himself, so it's not like a, professional studio. Although I've done that. The last record, Slaughterhouse, that was recorded in a studio with the guy Chris Woodhouse. He does a lot of the OC's records, and he did the Wild Flag record and stuff like that. No, actually, the next record that's already done is kind of a mix of both. It's got a little bit of both, which is cool too. But yeah, no, I always wanted to make more like hard, heavy music, so that's why Slaughterhouse was so fun, because everybody wanted to do that too. But yeah, I think we'll make more records, hopefully that are even harsher. Well, the reason why I said that is because it's like, I guess the point I was trying to make is that there's so many great different kinds of records you can make. Like making a noise record would be really fun. I don't know if anybody would buy it. I don't know if people would like it, but it would be fun, So yeah, I'd love to make a noise record one day. And I'd love to make like a synth record and stuff, but So there's just a lot of really cool stuff that you could do. Yeah, so it's like the San Francisco scene. I know the San Francisco bands, and I know a lot of bands in LA and stuff too. But the cool thing about San Francisco is there's such a camaraderie. It's like a family. And with certain bands in LA too, there's this label Burger Records. All the bands that are on this label Burger Records, they do tapes for everybody. It's this huge community. It's really great thing. I can only speak for myself, and I just go by sounds. I don't go by lo-fi or that whole thing. It's just, if it sounds good, it sounds good. So sometimes having something recorded horribly bad sounds good. Sometimes though, it doesn't. Like, I still think that, there's a way to make a classically clean sounding record. It's just a lot harder. So that's the hang-up about lo-fi music, is it is easier to make a good sounding lo-fi record. That's the only thing, is I would love to try to make a really classically clean sounding good record. It's way more difficult to do. Thank you.
Have a great time.
Thanks,
So are you
man.
staying